Yeah, waiting for other players. It's been a bit of a curse on this Xbox, but I'm in the game, so we'll dive straight into the action. Apologies for that 1 minute delay. It's going to be, let's have a look. FaZe actually down a couple of flags as it stands. Karma's kicking things off 3-0. Karma, a two-time world champion, bronze X Game medalist as well. Really one of the best players to truly ever grace the game. And I want to stay on board with him for a little bit, took on Oracle mode as well. And let's see what this guy can do.
Yeah, that was just 3 down there for FaZe Black, and that's just going to hurt. I mean, it's already complete map control right now for the members of EG, and this is not the start you want if you're FaZe Black. They're really getting it brought to them right now. They've got players of EG all throughout their side buildings, and this is going to be really tough to deal with early.
Aches 6-2, kicking things off. He's got a couple of plays down that left-hand side. He does go down. Crim6, meanwhile, he's trying to cover that red side. Looks for the long shot. Picks up the long shot as well. Nicely played. That was actually Santa he cleaned up. And this is the thing about EG. Every time I see them play Domination Freight, I bring this up, but I think it's just so key. You look at the online statistics for this map. They have the least flag caps out of anyone in the MLG COD League. And you sit there and you think, oh, well, they're clearly not very good. That's not the case. They cap 2 flags, they hold 2 flags.
Yeah, they get it and they lock it down.
Yeah.
And, you know, when you have this BA control like they do right now, red control is huge. And typically, Crim will be the guy hanging out around red. He was able to pick a couple kills up in there earlier, but I think there's 2 players right now trying to push out a red for FaZe Black, but they are all going to drop. Sensor was last alive. And,
right now.
yeah, a little over 2 minutes into this one. It's already a 22-point lead right now for EG. Sensor off to a rough start, unfortunately, at 1-8, but he does have 1 capture to his name.
See if Sensor can try and pick things up later in the game. Crim6, meanwhile, still covering red. This is the spot you do not want him to be in, because he is just going to pick up kill after kill. Karma as well getting a couple in that kill feed. Crim looking now with a Remington at his disposal. There's Sensor. There's the second player. The third player is going to be up top. Is he going to go for the 3-piece? No, decides he just wants to regen his health. Plays it smart, and EG may, to be honest with you, kind of running away with this at the start.
Oh yeah, this is getting ugly early for sure, and yeah, this is a spot top red where you'll see Crim or Aches. It's kind of depending on who's hot. They'll pull this AR out and do work. I mean, this is a map where you'll typically see 4 subs most often, but if you can get up here with this AR, really do a ton of damage like you're seeing Crim do right now. And just under 2 to go, they're basically doubling them in score right now. Just looking over the KDs, Crim is 12-2 for God's sake.
I was about to say, you know, I've been on Crim for a while, but he's on a 10-point streak. Kind of don't want to change. I just want to see how much of a streak this guy can go on. Top red. I mean, FaZe know he's top red. He's kind of been here for about 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes, and he's just unkillable.
Oh yeah, he's set up a tent. He's relaxing.
Got some s'mores going
on.
A
little campfire up there.
I had s'mores for the first time the other day, by the way.
Oh wow, welcome. You're becoming so American. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, thanks, bro.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it. Crim still second story red player underneath him. He's going to drop down. Gets another kill to his name. That's a 12-point streak. 14-2. Oh dear, Crim. He's turned on robot mode. Finally, Sensor gets the kill, shuts down Crim. But I mean, then it's kind of like, oh, let's have a look at Karma. He's 11-6 as well. You know?
Yeah, no.
All these guys right now are really heating up.
They're crushing, and you know the struggles that EG's had a little bit of recent events has just been they've had 2 or 3 players some games that start out slow. They just don't do very well in the sliding department. But when you have every single member of EG in the positive and Crim at 14-3, you're in for a world of trouble.
15-3.
Oh, 15. He's killing them so fast. It's tough to keep up.
And this is exactly what I was talking about at the start of the game. You know, I said EG had the least amount of caps when it comes to Dom Freight. Have you even seen FaZe get near that B-Flag, Maeve?
No, not at all. And what's tough, I mean, if this was like Octane Dom, for instance, you know, you'll see 40 and 50-point swings from time to time. You know, I almost had a couple in the open bracket. And Freight, guess what? That doesn't usually happen ever. So this is not the start you want. Formal picks up a 2-piece, TP as well. Crim able to take out Dito as well, so 1 alive.
TP's 15-6 as well. So
every single player is crushing right now.
He's got his specialist bonus. Seen that running with Scavenger, he finally gets shut down as well. And you look at that scoreboard, the last 11 seconds, kind of one-sided, I think it's fair to say. You got 15-7, 16-5, 14-7, 14-12, as opposed to FaZe. 4 players go down as well, by the way. 8-14, 8-17, 6-13, 9-17. I mean, it doesn't really get more one-sided than that.
Wow. You know, we were talking, Scott and we were talking with Crim before this event about all their grinding they've been doing. He's like, we're getting our Dom game back. We've really been working on it. And that's right. They used to be unbeatable in Dom. They were light years ahead of everyone, and then recently have struggled. They didn't struggle too much there.
The scary thing for me as well is, from everything I've seen EG play Dom Freight, that was their bad side. Yeah. When they switch sides, they get that spawn trap on that A C flag, A flag, that Dito's currently capping now. They just locked that down like no one else have ever seen. It wouldn't surprise me to see them go for a trip cap, and just really try and put some salt in the wound right now.
Well, typically when I see, you know, Aches or Crim top red crushing, you're right, it's the flip of control.
Right.
It's not usually putting pressure in the backside of red. It's usually looking out the front into crates and front beer and just dominating. But they didn't even need that to have a 60-point lead basically in this one. And already Formal's going to be last alive here. They are just flying across the map, winning all of their gunfights. And I don't know if you're FaZe back right now. I don't know what you need to do to turn this around.
I'm just looking at that score, and I'm thinking to myself, how many EG players are going to end up with 30 bombs? Because all of them, to be honest, on track. 16 kills is the least amount for the team. As Formal just tries to jump on the B-cap. Meanwhile, Saints just doing a bit of defensive killing. There as he shuts down TP over on that red side. He's pushed past B, but he's all by himself, so he's trying to stay up. That's going to be the second kill as well. Dito's starting to heat up as well. So if FaZe are going to try and make a move, they need to do it now, but they need a trip cap as well. They just don't have time now. That B flag's been neutral too long. EG held it for the entire side, so FaZe, they need to make some plays quickly.
Well, I mean, if you're EG right now, there is no pressure on you to try and get B.
Absolutely.
I mean, you can just really sit back and just make sure they don't get control of it. Maybe send one person through to overextend, try and put pressure on their home cap. But you do not need to try and 2 or 3 hop B if you're EG. You're in complete control right now, and this has really been just amazing to watch. And like you said, there's the opportunity. We really could see 2, 3, 30 bombs in this game. I don't think I've ever...
3 players on 20 kills right now with 3 minutes 15 still to play.
That's scary.
Yeah, little bit. TP trailing the team. Really, he's not playing very well, mate. He's only got 17 kills.
I know, he's really slacking for this EG squad. +6 right now with 2 caps, but in the scheme of things for his side, a little lackluster, right?
Yep, definitely. Formal, meanwhile, he's rotating around red. If FaZe don't make a move quickly, this is going to become mathematically impossible very, very soon. And B-Flag still neutral, staying with Sensor. He's going to get shut down. Crim picks up a TP. You know what? I'm going to go back to the EG boys and see exactly what's going right for them, because you called it, mate. You said EG, they don't even need to go near that B-Flag. No. I mean, why even bother? Why?
There's no reason at all to like take any risk, really. You just don't need to play it safe. I mean, you don't need to exactly camp or pack it in at all, but you don't need to overextend or, like I said, try to 2 or 3 hop. It's just not worth it.
It's a game of TDM right now. That's
they really
it's just team deathmatch. I've just seen TP and Karma just ran straight past the B flag, not a care in the world, just desperately trying to hunt down FaZe in their spawn, and FaZe just trying to pick up as many kills as they can, but just not winning the crucial 1v1 gunfights. Formal goes down consistently. Every time you look at that scoreboard or the area to the right-hand side, there's always at least 2 FaZe players down, and you can never win a game of domination like that.
Yeah, and I think there was one player from EG that hopped on B for like a second earlier. It was probably TP.
Yeah, he probably just got...
Yeah, TP got there, he's like, I can't run past it just to slay. Must lay prone on B-Dom.
All of his natural objective instincts to obviously dive on those flags, but doesn't need to. Formal trying to bait out someone on that right-hand side. He's going to get shot from behind. Does so. Dito, last man up again, and EG finally decide, hey, you know, we left B-Flag neutral for a couple of minutes. We should probably cap it.
Yeah, I guess at this point, we've got a couple down. We might as well take control. And, you know, obviously, this one, unfortunately, for FaZe Black has been all but over, really, since side one.
It's mathematically impossible.
Oh, yeah.
I was just making sure.
Oh, no.
We're on the same page.
I'm well aware of that. It's just been, from a mental standpoint, I think for them, it may have been over from side one,
I
just from how thrashing that was.
This could potentially be the first time I have ever seen all 4 players on a team drop 30 kills.
This
actually has the possibility. I kind of want to just, quickly go in the booth and say, hey, just all of you get 30. Make sure you let other people get kills too.
I've never ever seen it. And TP, we were joking about it earlier and how this lackluster performance, it's going to be terrible when they all have 30.
He's going to feel so left out.
29 kills.
He's going to have like 28 kills. Everyone else is going to be on 30.
He's going to run out of ammo for the 30th.
They're probably going to bully him as well. Oh, pray for TP.
Yeah, pray for TP.
Pray for TP. Crim, he's not going to hit 30 just yet. Will Aches be the first in the team? He's top red right now. And to be honest, if I'm FaZe with 28 seconds left, I'm just going to sit in the spawn. I'm not even going to move. I do not want all of EG getting 30 bombs. That would just be kind of awkward.
Crim wants 30 so bad he ends up taking out TP as well.
Yeah, I mean, collateral damage, really. Getting away with the 30 bombs.
Just when the robot's in slay mode, the robot knows I had nothing to finish that sentence with.
29, 29, 28. There's 130. Can Crim get a 30 as well? He challenges. He gets 30 as well. That's 2. Oh, Karma's gone down. That's unfortunate. TP's going to end on 27. But even so, look at that scoreboard for EG.
They're fired up. Aches on his feet, Crim on his feet. they came to play, that's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, 5 kills away from everyone on the team having 30 kills. That's absolutely phenomenal. Never have I seen a team do that before. Kind of sends a message to everyone else at MLG Anaheim. You know, EG just destroyed, for lack of a better word, FaZe in that one, and